Welcome back to another episode. Oh, what's this? Ah, yes. It's my Perler beads. I'm so great with those Perler beads, but wait, what is this? They make them in mini size? Oh boy, I've got my work cut out for me. Hello everybody out there, welcome to another episode. This is Nostalgic Nick-Nacks, my YouTube channel where I talk about Perler beading and retro gaming. I'm so happy you're here today. Today is going to be all about mini beading, and I have never used mini beads before working on this video. There has been a steep learning curve with the mini beads. So I'm going to walk you through a little bit of my experience using these mini beads for the first time. If you are new to Perler beading and you want more information about what you need for Perler beading, please check out this video up here. I've got everything you're going to need in that video, and soon I'll be adding on some mini beading links. Before we get started today, I just want to say that this is my first time really getting into mini beading. And I have to warn you, there is a steep learning curve here. The beads I found are not as easy to put on the board, so keep in mind it is very gratifying to see these mini pieces, but you're going to have to work at it. It is very detailed work, so I recommend a whole jar of patience here when you're working with mini beads. But you know, they always say if you don't challenge yourself, you're not really learning. And the biggest room in the house is a room for improvement. So let's go ahead and get into what the difference is between the mini beads and the standard size beads, and then talk about the accessories and get into the demonstration. Okay everybody, so here we have the standard bead versus the mini bead, and don't blink because you're going to miss that mini bead. Here is the mini bead. It's super small in the hand. If I put it in the middle, you can see it takes up that much room, and there's the standard size. These are both the same color, standard black. You can take the mini bead and put it in the hole of the Perler bead here. So it sits right there in the hole, and I could just push it out and it pops out the other side. That's so cool. So there is the difference. Now what are some other differences? Of course, these being smaller means that it's going to take less time to heat them. You do need a different board, you need different tweezers, and different beads, of course. So I'm going to go through that now, and then we'll go into the demo. So here is a quick look at the accessories I purchased for today's video. And of course, I'll have everything linked below in the description. So if you'd like to purchase, feel free to purchase. These will be affiliate links, so just keep in mind if you're purchasing from those links, it is giving me a small percentage, which I will then use to improve this channel in different ways. So I appreciate you, and let's go through these accessories. So the first thing you are going to need, of course, this really isn't an accessory, but you need the beads, and this is a pack of beads I got from Amazon, and this is the summer color mini bead pack from Perler, and they have 16 different colors, all very familiar colors. We have familiar colors like butterscotch and sand. We also have some purple in there, some greens, all the basic colors you're going to need to do most of your projects. And I got this because I thought it was a really good deal for this type of video and what I want to do. So that's a really great set of beads. They have some other color options as well, and of course you can go to places like Perler.com, but I really like to go to top tier beads for all of my perler beading goodness. So if you haven't checked out the video I just put out on top tier beads, check it out right here. They do some fantastic work and I love working with them. They're great people. They're based in Florida. So please check out Top Tier Beads. Super quick shipping on all of their items. I don't know how they do it, but they do it and it works. These tiny boards that are specific for mini beading. So look at these tiny things. I was amazed when I got this stuff in the mail. We have a tiny board. Just for reference, here is the tiny board versus the standard size board. You can see a clear difference there. Amazing the difference. Another great option, and I actually saw this after I got the other ones, but they have a 2-pack of a bigger board. They have a 2-pack of a bigger board and they look like this, and they have the mermaid and the seahorse there, but this is for the mini beads. I really like working with those because this tiny little board moves around a lot, as you can imagine. You almost need to tape it to your surface. And here is the difference between the super board mini size and the standard. You can see that the pegs are a little bit more separated than the mini. The mini, there are so many more little pegs there. You're gonna need a special type of tweezer. These are the regular tweezers I use for standard size, and this is the type of tweezer I found. And I really like the way these tweezers look. They are quite sharp right out of the gate. So what you wanna do is get a nail filer. Be safe because these things are terribly sharp and you're gonna file these down. And one more accessory you're definitely going to need for these projects is the good old Cricut Mini heat press. I am planning on doing a video specifically about the Cricut Mini soon because I just love it. I've had it for about 3 years. I really love it. So please check it out if you haven't already. There are always great deals going on for this thing on Amazon. And it works fantastically well for the mini beads. So what character am I going to do today to try a mini size of that character? I've decided I'm going to go with good old Frog Suit Mario from Mario Brothers 3. Love this character and love creating it in so many different ways. All that's left to say is get your boards, get your mini beads, and let's get to beading. Okay everybody, so we've got this little frog Mario beaded on the board, and I usually just do a time lapse through the ironing process, but this thing is going to iron in very little time. I've got my tiny parchment paper here, and I'm going to iron this little guy, this tiny frog Mario, and it really is going to be quick. Very quick ironing process with these mini beads. You can over iron pretty quickly if you're not careful. So you can see they're already almost ironed. Just amazing how quick it is. Takes a bit to get used to it, definitely. And it really helps to have this Cricut Mini because you can get in some good detailed areas. If you don't want to iron the whole thing and over iron it, just get tiny corners here and there. I'm just gonna lift them up and hold it here, lift, and pull them off. They actually stick to the board quite well. Get the back done. And this is a really quick ironing job. Bada bing, bada boom. He is done. Now I'm gonna get my book very quickly here. And we're gonna wait about 5 minutes and see what he looks like. Let's take the book off and see what Frog Mario is looking like. Quickly, and they iron very quickly. So there he is. That ironed actually very well. Little souvenir trinket things that you can put in the palm of your hand. I mean, look at that. So small, and I have a normal size man's hand. And this Perler fits into the palm of it. Seeing the size difference here. I mean, that's Frog Mario with baby Frog Mario right there. So very neat. So that's it, and before you know it, you have a very tiny Frog Mario for your collection. I love the way he looks, and I love the way he looks compared to big Frog Suit Mario. So cool to see that size difference. I hope you enjoyed today's video and you enjoyed the challenge of making a mini bead project. I want to learn how to improve my process as much as possible, and hopefully this video introduced you to mini beading and how fun it can be to make a tiny miniaturized version of your favorite characters. I thought it was fantastic. If you got something great out of this video and you want to see more great perler beading content, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel for lots more. I've got some great videos coming up and I'm super excited. If you try out making this tiny Frog Mario, let me know in the comments below and let me know how it turned out for you. Was it easier than what I was saying it was like, or did you find that there was a steep learning curve when working with these mini beads? I love to know, so make sure to leave a comment below. That's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you, and I pray that you have a great day. And until next time, Mini Frog Suit Mario says, happy beading.